Hello, Komorebi family. How are you? Well, today I'm bringing you 10 tips or 10 steps that are to give you an idea of how to expand your reality and transform yourself, okay? Every time I see people there and I talk to them, some of them don't have an idea of how to program or how to organize themselves in order for them to have a strategy on how to program themselves, how to walk in their path of life with an orientation, with a goal and a purpose, and that both things can meet at a certain point to materialize and to have something to be able to accomplish the dream that they are pursuing, right? So the first tip I'm bringing you is to wake up earlier. A lot of people tend to tell me that their day is not long enough, that the day went by so fast that they didn't have time to do not even half of the things that they were supposed to do. So my suggestion for you, and because it worked for me, is to change your sleeping habits and your schedule. Because the point of waking up earlier is not to wake up earlier so you can have more time to do housework or to answer more emails at work. No, the whole purpose is to have at least 15, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. You say you have the call and you are the one who says how long is the time that you need to spend with yourself. It's as if every day you're going to have a date with yourself. This way, this time that you give to yourself, it's not just to have a bath, it's just to being able to train and educate your mind, to spend time with you, to connect with your inner self, okay? My second tip is to meditate. This habit of meditation is crucial because when we meditate, our mind starts being can start being grounded, can be like we can think more accurately, and everything that we think about has to do with what we are connecting with, our dreams, with our goals. Because when you meditate, you connect with that inner self, with your higher self, and so you can make the connection mind and heart. And this is very important because now the decisions that you're going to start making for yourself in your life are going to be based on true love, they're going to be more accurate. Okay, so you're not going to have as much doubt as you used to have before. Here, a lot of people tell me, Karen, but the thing is that I can meditate. My mind can just stop thinking. Well, the mind is just like when we have a pet, a dog, a cat, or any pet. You train it, right? So the pet can learn to behave, can learn to properly share their life with you, correct? So that's how the mind works as well. So you are in control. You have to train your mind to work for you. So the first thing, you can start doing meditations for 3 minutes. You don't have to go for a 30-minute, an hour meditation. No, just do 3 minutes meditation. How? Just try to focus on one thing. Just have a thought, your affirmation of the day, okay? This week's affirmation is I expand my reality and I transform myself. So just focus on that word, on that thought, okay? Once you start hearing, just if you don't want to have a guided meditation, you want to do just a 3-minute meditation, just focus on that idea and listen to your surroundings. Every time a thought comes in different to what you put your mind into, just bless it, be thankful for it, but let it go. Breathe in, breathe out. I have in my Instagram a video on how to ground yourself, so we can have our mind connected to the ground, just like, because we're energy, so we look for neutrality. Okay, then you can work progressively to increasing the minutes that you're going to be working throughout the meditation time. And you can start learning new techniques. I'm going to be working on meditations with you guys soon, so just have patience with me. The third point is to create easy and healthy habits. For example, wake up in the morning, as soon as you open your eyes, have next to your bed a glass of water with lemon, half a squeezed lemon. Wake up, drink your glass of water, then go brush your teeth. This is my routine, right? Brush your teeth, meditate, prepare your celery juice, and then go do some exercise, take a shower. So see, these are habits that you can start building up depending on your wants and needs. If you pay attention, a close attention to what I mentioned, I never mentioned go on my phone and go into social media. No. The first thing, the time that you dedicate to yourself, the first thing, while your brain is waking up, don't feed your brain with the outside world. Try to keep the first hour, the first half an hour, the first 15 minutes, you have the call, but keep it for yourself, okay? Then you can have time to go in social media. Point number 4, do a dream map. What does that mean? You make in a piece of paper, you choose the size, the colors. You can do figures. You can take figures from magazines, newspapers. You can have pictures from you or from other people, that with all the dreams that you have, what you want to accomplish. I recently saw, this was very fun and interesting, because I saw the documental for Ralph Lauren, and he and his wife, they do believe in a dream, a map dream, a dream of, I don't know how you call it in English, but they just made like a map with all their dreams. And it's fun because they keep them. And until they don't accomplish that dream, they don't stop. So every time they have a different dream, and they still keep the first one that they made together while they were like dating. They were going through everything so they could become what they are today, Ralph Lauren. So it was very interesting, the documental. You can put words. If you do wording, just write them in affirmative way. Why? Because the universe doesn't recognize if you say it in the negative way. Meaning, what I want to say is that if I said, I don't want to continue being poor, that's too long, first of all, or I don't want to be poor, the universe will not understand that you want to be rich. The universe will hear, okay, because you're going to be repeating these words, okay? It's going to be hearing poor. So what we're going to be receiving, you're going to be poor. That's what you're going to receive, what the universe hears and feels. So just say, I want to be rich. I want to be prosper. I want to be healthy. See the difference? So everything has to be in a positive and affirmative way. Number 5, you have to have an orientation on what do you want to be or do with your life. So here are some questions that come after your map of dreams, right? That map of dreams, you can call it map of goals, whatever you want to call it. The title doesn't matter. It's just what matters is the content. So you start thinking, well, am I in the right way? Is this my mission of life? What can I do to make this path that I'm going through more certain? So these questions start coming up here. Then we make point number 6. Once we have all this, we can start thinking on all the positive qualities that we have and all the negative ones, okay? And throughout these points is where I use spiritual response therapy, because when we use spiritual response therapy, we can connect with your higher self and we see what emotions are being created by your thoughts. We can see what is affecting you that doesn't allow you to see and to change your present life so you can change and acquire what you want in the future. Because normally people are living in the past with thoughts of the past. So if we can identify what are those emotions, what are the programs, what are the thoughts that are ruling your life right now, we can change the way you think, the way you live, and the way you feel, okay? And the way that you live is the way you create things in your life, okay? Once we identify all that, point number 7, we are going to have a moment of silence, okay? And we are going to be thankful for both things, the positive and the negatives. Because the negative things are the things that we want to change. If we want to, at the first moment that you want to do some changes in your life, that is the moment when you want to start transforming and expanding your reality. So you can expand your individual self and change the magnitude of the wave and the frequency of your thoughts. So that's the main goal of all this, is to getting to know ourselves and getting to find our direction. Okay, this is our GPS. And then once we are thankful for all those things, we're thankful we give thanks to the universe. We now visualize ourselves the way that we want to be. When I say visualize, it's just start feeling it, even though it hasn't happened, but you already feel it. So you have the emotion and you create the thought. With that intensity, we're going to start attracting things into our electromagnetic field, okay? And be thankful for that. Just say thanks, okay? Be grateful. So point number 9, when we ask for anything throughout this process, we always have to ask for it to be for the highest good of yourself and the people that surrounds you. Because that way, all the energy and the frequency that you are putting into accomplishing your dream is going to be based on unconditional love. Because if what you want will affect the people that you have around you, your surroundings, it will not happen. Because then you have an energy that is not smooth, that is not, that doesn't create a beautiful reality. Okay, prosperity, health. Okay, and the 10th point, okay, point number 10, is that we have to repeat daily, the thought that we have, the affirmation of the week, or the thought that we use to create everything that we want. This week's thought, for example, you can use it. And that is, I expand my reality to transform, and I transform myself. I expand my reality and transform myself. It's an affirmation that will help you achieve what you really want. So don't lose focus. That's very, very important for you to achieve and for you to reach your goals. Okay, because it's very easy for us to get distracted in our way. We have family, we have friends, we have news, we have the social media, that distracts us every single minute and every single moment of the day. So this is for now. I hope this works for you and helps you throughout this week. and every week and keep it present in your life. So remember, okay, that you are light, you're constantly transforming, and everything that you do affects everybody that surrounds you, even the material things, okay, because everything has a morphogenetic field, energy stored in it. So I wish you a week full of experiences that are for your highest good, and I send you a big warm hug. Bye bye. Thank you. Have a wonderful week, family.